There's so much to explore about Malaysia. Its depth and diversity opens new windows of experience everywhere. I'm going on an adventure with some of the top contemporary artists in Malaysia to try and understand what it is about their country that inspires such fascinating work. I hit the road on a journey through country and canvas.
Oh my gosh, stop it!
So the paper is wet.
To discover why Malaysia's melting pot comes together like a perfect mistake.
It's all about perfect mistakes.
It's a mad, mad trip where life imitates art. I get taken through a maze of creative passages.
Who would have thought we'd be breathing out of noses, out of nostrils together, okay?
I get messed up and mixed up with all kinds of mediums.
And I feel like down and dirty.
This passage takes me back to the most memorable places to discover there's still so much more to explore beneath the surface. I'm Denise Keller, and on this passage, I'm going art and about. My passage begins, predictably enough, in KL. The capital is where the country's top art galleries and collectors are based. And as a rising art hub in the region, it's hungry for new talent. Jailani Abu Hassan is one of Malaysia's most celebrated artists, trained at prestigious art schools in London and New York. Today, Jai has brought me back to where he began in Malaysia. What drives his work and what he's trying to teach is something he calls the perfect mistake.
Use all the element, line, texture, form, whatever you can think of.
Sorry, I didn't mean to splash you.
This is a mistake with a purpose. If you don't make a mistake, you're going to draw something you recognize. This is not a recognizable thing. You just splash thing. You're making a mistake, and you purposely do that because you want to translate your feeling. You want to translate your experience. And what Denise is doing is a riot of love. Look at that.
Yes. Jai's work juxtaposes imagery of the kampung, or Malay village, against the preoccupations of the world around it. For me, he captures a random quirkiness about Malaysia that I love.
And this is New York, though, right? New York and Pahang.
New York and Pahang, two different worlds, kind of like collided and
juxtaposed.
And it creates you this mysterious narration, mysterious story. This is like a mud river in Pahang, and the calmness and the serene of the Pahang rivers. So this is where we come from. This is where my world. And juxtaposed with New York, we used to have a very heavy traffic and the hustle and bustle of the city. Such energy. New York is where the art, the energy, the inspiration is all there. So I like to play with that too, you know, where you originate and where you want to be. It's kind of dichotomy or duality kind of approach.
His style evolves, but there's always a trace of Jai's rural kampung background in his work.
Wherever you go, there's always a strong sense of locality in me, you know. I grew up in a small kampung, you know. You can never get rid of that root, no matter how far you travel.
Yeah.
So when you get back here, you automatically hook to that ground.
Jai's journeys to the kampung and back again are always a fun ride. His images carry a cruisy vibe that becomes familiar the more you explore this part of Malaysian life. But his work also shows a great command of craft, something Jai started way before art school.
When did you first draw?
I have this little boy who taught me how to draw when I was in kindergarten. And you know what we drew? It was an umbrella on the ground, and he said, "This is my mother's grave."
It's really sad.
Is this? Yeah. So it struck me like with a minimal effort like that, it could convey such emotion, such feelings. I think drawing has a strong power. The power of image is so strong at that moment. And I start to draw the scenes. Nail at the end there.
Stop it!
The pencil is wet.
Jai's process combines the playful spirit of simplicity with a complicated concoction of experimental media.
Just don't light that stuff up.
There we go. Don't try this at home.
Everything from flammable liquids to bitumen are thrown together in a random alchemy.
It's amazing. Okay, now you do your bitumen thing.
Oh, that's lovely.
I like that. You're going to see a lot of this thing in my work.
He's the mad scientist!
Jai reckons that somewhere in this madhouse lies the perfect mistake.
So what is the perfect mistake?
The mistake was there. So even this, you know, any mark will fascinate me. I will think of something to make it alive.
Yeah.
You know? The best part about it is to take advantage of that.
Right.
The moment, you have to grab that particular moment. If you miss that, you know, you're gonna miss it.
Jai's studio is splattered wall to wall with evidence of his artistic impulses.
So this is not done yet. I need to have some mark there.
Go
50%.
easy, Tiger. We just started with this one here.
I'm a very impatient artist, and you can't stay put. Black, I love the black.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
See, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. But look at it again. It's not a mistake. See, it's like a part of the wall texture.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by taking advantage of that. See?
It's all about perfect mistakes.
Huh?
Can I do a perfect mistake on you?
Oh yeah.
There!
Oh.
You've been marked by DK. Woohoo!
What I like best about Jai's work is how it's all about the process, how the fun is in the ride itself. And that's what I love about coming here, being able to jump at random into a feast of flavors that fall together like a perfect mistake.
This is kampong food, right?
Yeah. This is very much kampong.
Yeah. A well-deserved meal. Huh? You can take the boy out of the kampong, but you can't take the kampong out of the boy.
No way.
There you go. Selamat makan.
Once you taste the kampong, you're sure to come back for more.
I didn't think I'd be working this hard, Feming.
Up next, I revisit the East Coast, this time plunging into a wonderful world of watercolor.
I've been here before, but the East Coast has a current that lures you in. I could come here again and again, and every time experience it in all kinds of different colors and different lights.
The East Coast states Terengganu and Kelantan are special to me. Every journey back to the fishing villages that dot the gorgeous coastline of these states is like stepping into a painting. This is the home of Malaysia's maestro of watercolor, Chang Fei Meng. His awesome details and colors bring out the beautiful soul of the East Coast that I find so endearing. This is Fei Meng's favorite muse, the lives of fishing communities out here at the front lines of the coastal heartland.
Well, I didn't think I'd be working this hard, Feming. Okay, what did we catch today?
The palang fish.
That looks like you're painting.
Yes, yeah.
Look at the color.
Beautiful, you see. I love this.
You go to the environment to get your subject matters, don't
Yes,
you?
yes, yeah. Sometimes it's not really come for sketching. Just come for feeling, you know.
For
Talk
feeling.
to the fisherman, look at the fish, you know.
Ah, satu kilo RM20.
Yeah, 20 ringgit 1 kilo now. See, why I stay in Terengganu? I eat all the fresh fish every day.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy. I feel like eating fish now.
Fei Meng's studio sits in a tropical dream. I could so spend my life as an artist here. That is, of course, if I could paint as well as him.
These are beautiful.
Yeah, this is all the sketch I have been doing around this area.
Love this one.
The wind, huh?
Captured the wind so well in this one. Terengganu has so much of the rich and romantic colors. I mean, just looking at the flags of the boats just float by with the wind. There's so much vibrancy, yet you can't pinpoint what exactly is vibrant because everything's slowed down. All I want to do is snooze under a coconut tree. And I love the pace. I love this feeling. Why did you choose watercolors?
Because I starting travel. You travel, your watercolor is so easy to dry, you know, so easy to handle. So slowly, I don't know, I fall in love with the watercolor.
How do you choose your subject matters?
I have a period, you know, scenery times. Then I go for window series, and then I go for bird caves and batik series.
Bits and pieces of life.
Every scene, I always think about Terengganu. It's not just island. It's not just diving. If you really pay attention to see the people, the every corner, Terengganu is something different. Yeah.
The lives of Terengganu's coastal fishermen has fed Feming's creativity for years. He says that every day here, you'll discover new ways to soak in the details if you keep your eyes and ears open.
Hello, Pak Ali, apa khabar?
Today, Feming has taken me to meet the subject of his latest painting. Pak Rumley is a Jerusalem who performs the traditional role of human sonar, listening for fish. I hear udang. Lots of udang. Ready?
There's no sound of udang. How you know that? Did you really cheating?
I just made that up.
They are more looking for one kind of fish called garama.
What are the sounds of the fish do they make
Fish,
here?
yeah.
Bunyi kelama. Bunyi dia kalau dia ramai ya, dia bunyi.
That's the sound of the fish?
Yeah. The garama. Yang lain? Selain tadi.
Ikan duri dia bunyi.
Oh.
Lama tu.
Garama.
Don't make any noise. He's looking for fish.
Ada bunyi motor, ada boat ni kan?
What boat? I can't hear the boat. Can you hear the boat?
I can't.
I must be deaf.
Setengah kilometer tu dia boleh dengar dah.
Half kilometer.
That's amazing.
Feming takes it all back into his beach house studio and brings his subjects to life in watercolor.
Very, just like that or something.
I also noticed that Jerusalem has a particular scar here.
Jerusalem is kind of the hero in my heart, you know, thinking that they are really brave enough, you know, going to the sea and look fish. So I starting to imagine probably one Jerusalem been attacked by the kind of fish, maybe shark, maybe paracuda. So I just create that scarf there to show that how dangerous their work, you know.
It's very vibrant, Feming. It's beautiful. If I didn't know where you came from and I looked at this painting, I think I would pinpoint Terengganu.
Throughout Feming's work is his signature saturation of rich colors captured in the fabric of everyday life.
What's the fascination with batik? I noticed batik is a trend for you.
I love color. Every color I use. Terengganu batik is exactly like that, no roof. They split up the color, all kind of color that they don't care about whether this match, that match.
Well, you're the supermodel here.
I'm probably the last man who wear these colorful batik.
Living in Terengganu, Feming gets to soak in surroundings rich with traditional Malay crafts.
So they bleach the whole thing, but the only thing that remains is the
so
wax.
Second process, they're going to add another color and they cover again with wax. And then they wash again.
Right.
So this is 3 process. They call batik tiga lapis.
saya ni ada color purple ni, yang ada lip ni, color purple belaka.
Mana purple?
Ni.
Oh. Now they cover the purple. And then they use according to wash, it become white.
Right.
So the purple color,
Is in the wax.
after that they will add in the dye.
Just like your watercoloring, huh? Your dry brush technique,
You have to-
remove, add.
Yeah, it's the same kind of feeling.
One of the things I really like about Feming's work is the way he captures the industrious spirit of Trengganu women.
Ooh, what do we have here?
Oh, there's kaput leko.
One of the highlights of
Yes,
Trengganu.
yes, we try.
Take the biggest piece. Good, huh?
Berapa lama, Makcik?
With big orders coming in fast and furious, I try my hand at helping out the ladies.
Belah. Boleh? Okay.
Wow.
Boleh kau for you, Feming? Okay.
Feming's watercolors got me so immersed in the stunning scenes of the East Coast that sometimes I lose myself in the moment here.
Hey, my lessons finished. You're not finished, you sit in the drains.
Oh, you're finished?
Yeah. Wow, I must be boring teacher.
No, you're the most exciting artist I've had in a long time. Wow. Nice. Woo. Just brought that to life, didn't you?
Coming up, I take a road trip through Perak
But wait, it is leaning.
to discover how life does imitate art.
Biar kawan pun boleh.
No, I don't have a monkey in my family.
My passage takes me to Ipoh in Perak, home state to one of Malaysian art's rising stars, J. Anu.
Ipoh was the next big station after KL. But it's done in the style of, I think, the turn of the century. The whole British Moorish style, right?
Yeah.
And in the old days, like the towns were built according to the trains. And the railway lines had to have a station every 12 miles because that was as far as the train could go before they had to tank up on water for the steam engines. Yeah.
This
Because
is
the
the
rest
biggest
are-
station, though, in Perak, though,
In
right?
Perak, basically because of the tin industry. Very industrious state.
Yeah.
You know, as most Malaysian states were.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend anybody here, but Perak is the best, yes.
Perak was the bastion of the British Empire's prosperous tin industry, drawing all kinds of characters to profit from the world's richest deposits of tin. So tell me, why then is this state named Perak, which means silver? Did someone get their metal mixed up? It's this sort of curiosity that drives Anu's artistic quest for subjects and characters to tell the story of Perak in his paintings.
My link with this state goes back to my great-uncle, who was a doctor of medicine, but he had gold fever and never struck gold. So then he heard there was silver in a place called Silver,
Yeah.
Perak. He came here and he struck a legendary mine.
Portrait sessions are Anu's favorite part of his artistic process. The experience of sketching fascinating muses like Shamini leads him to treasure troves made possible by travels in art.
As an artist, I'm completely taken with this story of a small town girl from Perak meeting all these amazing artists. The list goes on. It's Picasso. Who else is it?
De Chirico, Sir Augustus John, Felix Topolsky.
Jester John as well.
No, this is my favorite. 14 years ago, I was 64. This is me at 64.
You're gorgeous. We love your portraits, but I'd love to see a painting of you.
Now, you can only take the picture I show you because I will have the insurers refusing to insure me. Come.
That's just beautiful. Wow.
Time Life, the magazine, commissioned Pietro Allegri to do a portrait of Pope John the 23rd. The Pope looked at it and he said, I want this as the Madonna in a private shuttle in the Vatican.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for agreeing to sit for me.
Lovely to meet all of you, the camera crew. I think you should be the stars.
You got that? You're the stars. Bye. See you.
Bye. Thank you.
We leave Ipoh on a road trip through Perak's Kinta Valley in search of more people and places that make up the colorful narratives in Anu's paintings, set against the beautiful backdrop of Perak's hills.
It's such a scenic journey.
Oh, it is. It is. The drive's beautiful. And you know, I've done it over and over again. It's just become something really dear to me. This drive, it's so enjoyable, and the banjarans around Perak. Whole state's ringed by these mountain ranges. They're really quite spectacular.
Yeah.
This landscape inspired Finding Graceland, the title of Anu's paintings about his own roots in Perak, the state officially called the Land of Grace.
Perak per se is wonderful, but it's really about my personal connection with it as a place to call home, you know, as a place to go back to. It's about a connection to a place.
So from all the gems that you've created so far, which is the one that invokes like the most for you?